Hello, good morning everybody. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about tenses. Okay? Tense. What is tense? Tense is a form. Tense is a form of a verb that shows if something happens in the present, past and future. It shows an action. It shows an action which happens in the present, past and future. Okay? Of a verb that shows if something happens in the present, past and future. It is also used to indicate an action which happens in our routine life. Okay? The action which happens in our routine life. It also indicates, so it also shows. It is also used to indicate an action which happens in our routine life. Okay? And do you know what is verb? Here, when we go to the definition, tense is a form of a verb that shows if something happens in the present, past and future. What is verb? First of all, you should know what is verb. Verb is a word that tells about an action. Okay? A verb is a word that tells about an action, a state of being. A state of being or existence. Existence means the way of life. Okay? Existence means the way of life. Or possession. Possession means owing, owner. And all of you know that there are three types of tenses. There are three types of tenses. What are they? They are present tense. Second one is past tense. And the third one is future tense. And these three tenses are once more divided into four subdivisions. All these three tenses, present tense, past tense, future tense, all these three tenses, again they divide into four subdivisions. Okay? These three tenses divided into four subdivisions. What are they? They are, when we go to the first present tense, let us say about this present tense. This is divided into simple, present, continuous, present, perfect, present, perfect, continuous. And next one is past tense. This is also divided into 4 subdivisions. First one is simple past. Second one is past continuous. Third one is past perfect. And the fourth one is past perfect continuous. And in the same way, future tense is also divided into 4 subdivisions. Next is future tense. It is also divided into 4 subdivisions. First one is simple future. Second one is future continuous. Third one is future perfect. Next one is future perfect continuous, isn't it? And now let us see, you all of you came to know that the 3 divisions of the subdivisions of the tenses. And now let us see the uses of present tense. Okay. How it is used, how they are used. And now when these present tense are used, do you know? Actually it is used to express habitual actions. It's also used to express constant and unchanging future of the current situation. Okay. And it is also used to express the universal truth and proverbs. Okay. Universal truth, proverbs are unchanged. And next is, it is also used to express future actions. Future actions means which are near planned futures, which are planned, which are the action which is not planned is not used, but is the action which is planned, near future action which is planned is used as a simple future. Okay, simple present tense. Next is, it is used for the announcements also. Okay. Now let us see the uses of simple present tense. First is, it is used to express habitual actions. What comes under habitual actions? For example, daily. We eat rice, we brush our teeth daily. Sometimes we read the newspaper daily, regularly. The things which happens, which is done by us, they comes under habitual actions. For example, Ramu eats chapatis daily. Next, he go to temple every day. Raju, otherwise Raju goes to temple every day or every Saturday or whatever it may be. Okay. Next one is, we brush our teeth regularly, isn't it? Next is, children drink milk. Children drink milk daily, regularly, or whatever it is. Okay. Next, he gets up at 4 o'clock. He gets up at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, whatever it will be, daily, regularly, whatever it will be. These comes under habitual actions. Next is, it is used to express a constant and unchanging future of the current situation. Okay. It is used to express a constant and unchanging. Unchanging future of the current situation. Example, for example, she works in school. I teach English for intermediate students. India is a democratic country. India is a democratic country. Okay, like that way. Rahim is an industrious boy. Sita is a smart girl, like that way. Sita is a smart girl. This comes under the sentences which are unchanging. The next is, it is also used to express universal truth and proverbs. Okay. It is used to express universal truths and proverbs. Okay. What comes under the universal truth? Honey is sweet. Stars shine. Okay. Stars shine. Dog barks. These are the universal truth. Okay. Summer is hot. The earth moves around the sun. These are the universal truth, isn't it? The earth moves around the sun, isn't it? In the same way, honesty is the best policy. This is a proverb, isn't it? And in the same way, a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. Okay? A bird in hand is worth two in the bush. These are the examples of universal truth and proverbs. And next is it is used to express future action. Future action means planned actions. Okay. It is used to express future planned actions. They are the near future, not far, near future. Okay, near future actions, planned actions. For example, the train arrives in 10 minutes. Okay, already it is. It is planned. You people know that the train comes in within 10 minutes. Isn't it? So the train arrives in 10 minutes. We go to Mumbai tomorrow. We go to Mumbai. This is planned action. That means going to Mumbai is planned. So that they are using the present, simple present. Okay. Then next is It is used for the announcements. It is used to express the announcements. How? For example, school reopens on 12th June. Okay, isn't it? School reopens on 12th June, or otherwise the bus number 2345 is on platform number 8, like that way. This is a sentence which is expressed to express the announcements. Okay, and next is, these are the uses of present tense, simple present tense. And one more thing, before knowing the simple present tense, you should know the hints of adverbs. Hints of adverbs for simple present tense. Do you know what are the hints for the simple present tense? Example: regularly, occasionally, always, seldom, frequently, often, every day, every month, every year, daily, regularly, rarely, never, naturally. All these adverbs. Whenever you see these adverbs in a sentence, you decide that this sentence belongs to simple present tense. Okay. Now let us know about the hints of the adverbs. Regularly, occasionally, always, seldom, frequently, every day, every month, every year, every week, or whatever it may be. Okay, daily, rarely, never, seldom, no, naturally, etc. All these hints of adverb, all these adverbs we can see in simple present tense. Okay, these are very easy for you to find out the simple present when you know these hints of adverbs. Okay, and one more thing, you should know the structure of a simple present tense. What is the structure? Subject plus V1, verb 1 means, V1 means base, plus yes, es or ies. This is depend upon the present participle. This s, es, ies is used only for the third person simple. For they are not used with I, we, you, they. S, es, is is only used with third person singular. For example, here I say, she works in a school. This is subject, this is V1, this present participle, okay, or object. And next is here, she. If she is third person singular, we add yes here, or otherwise here I, we use work. We won't add s, es or ies. Okay, I, they, we, you. They does not take the base verb itself. We write here, and we use s, es or ies with she, he or it. Okay. use of SES, IES. Let us know this. He, she, it, or any noun. Noun means any name. This takes V1 plus yes, ES or IES. For example, washerman washes. Isn't it? Washerman washes the clothes. We say baby cries, but babies cry. Baby cries, but babies cry. Baby cries, babies cry. Isn't it? Yes, you see like that way. Next is I, you, we, they. These takes only V1. If you know these rules, it will be very easy for you to learn tenses. Okay. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe.